Hi, my name is Taylor Ansley, and I'm Vice President of Product Development here at Sweb Development. And I wanted to talk about a common misconception out there, which is that developing an app for a single platform means the app can be used and made available across all platforms. So if someone's developing an iPhone app, that app could then be accessed by a Blackberry device or an Android device or a Windows Phone 7 device. That's not the case with native applications, and that's because each platform uses its own SDK, or software development kit, to give tools to a developer to allow the app to access things like the phone's telephone function, or the email system, or the camera, or even just some common user interface elements of the phone, like the back button on an Android device. It's also the case because the native apps use different programming languages across those platforms. So while iPhone is programmed in a language called Objective-C, Android native apps are programmed in a programming language called Java. So developing an iPhone native app and an Android native app means writing a very similar program but in two very different languages. So it's just not the case that you can take a native app on iPhone and immediately apply it to the Android platform. That's not the case on web applications or web apps, which are served to the device via a mobile browser. But web applications have their own set of limitations and often can't quite accomplish the same things as a native application. They also have the disadvantage of living on the web, which in a lot of ways can make it harder for an average user to encounter it because they're looking for apps on their respective app market. And it also kind of makes the experience of using it a little less immersive than if you're in a native app. So in short, native apps can be very powerful tools, but it requires developing an app for each platform you're wishing to target. Whereas web apps offer that immediate universality if they're developed right, but face some additional limitations.